Oh, got a nice clipping of my overalls. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm going to show you guys a picture, a little bit of my garden. And I'm Tiffany, by the way, with Mud and Mascara. So, let me turn y'all around. So this is my tiny garden. Right here. That's one of the one I call my mama fig tree. She's pretty big, pretty loaded. Let's see. Get up close and show you. See? Lots and lots of figs. And then over here is where a bird, I'm assuming, dropped some fig seeds and put the second one right here. So, and you can hear the big rooster in the back, sorry. So down here, I've got some squash that's growing that, unfortunately, the heat is getting to everything where I am bad. So, I've lost a squash plant here, one in this ring. Now my peppers are doing really good. And then I have squash over here. And during the day, what I do is I fill up these bottles to try to give them extra water, because when it gets too hot, it just burns the fire out of the leaves. But I gotta get in here today and get all the dead flowers out. But on this one, I have one down here. And then my crook neck, straight necks are here. And this is my buttercup. It started out super small and then went this way. We had to put up a fence. And went up the fence. Has now come down the fence and back in. And I just me and my husband laid an old shelf right here across the top to try to catch everything. Because these buttercups, they're pretty heavy. Let's see. Right there. And then my serranos are here. And I've got some peppermint here and basil right here that I got to transplant, which I want to put that in the crack key system because that does really well for me. This is my lettuce I'm letting go to seed. I've got a book coming in called Seed to Seed. So I'm hoping that it gets here this week because I really want to save these seeds, because this little tiny lettuce barrel gave us about 4 or 5 salads out of it. I'd never grown lettuce before. And then my plants. And these are my cucumbers. I did do them in buckets. And those are the munchers. And everything looks so dry. I'm about to water it. That's what I wanted to show y'all, how I water. First thing in the morning. These are all tomatoes running all the way down through here. And I lost a tomato and replanted a squash there. And then tomatoes here. And I finally have some that are turning red right here. Right there. Woohoo! Those are my cherry tomatoes. And these are my Roma tomatoes, which I use a lot. I make a lot of Mexican and do a lot of cannon, so beefsteaks are getting there. And that tomato plant, I've really got to go through that one. I don't know if it's the heat that's turning the leaves yellow or what. And compost bin. And I got corn growing in my compost bin. Can you believe it? These are all onions that need to be harvested, and my sunflowers. And this is my last big sunflower here. Let's see. Right there is going to seed. And it has a lot. I've already harvested two and gotten a ton of seeds out of them. You can see right here. I mean, they're just full of sunflower seeds. And they're white right now, but then they turn black and the little seeds are inside of them. It's pretty neat. I've grown sunflower seeds before, but not the mammoth ones, because this one is pretty tall. Let me see if I can get the, I mean, it's way above my greenhouse whenever. And if you see that black thing right there, that's how I water the garden. James, or Mr. C, built that for me. Then, ooh, the sun is bright. Over here, all the peas have finally turned brown and stopped. We got, I don't know, probably four different harvests out of this. We've eaten so many peas. And then down in the bottom, in some of my cinder blocks, I have dill growing, cucumbers, eggplants, which I've never done that before. And it might even be the wrong season, I don't know. Cucumbers here. That's one of my favorite dishes is cucumbers, onions, and tomatoes with Olive Garden dressing on it. And put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. Get you some crackers, it's delicious. I'm not really sure what that is. Might be Swiss chard. I'm not sure. And then I have cucumbers over here. There's one right here. And they're going up, 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 up. And I'm hoping they'll take over. There's another one and going up the vine as I pull all these out. But Mr. C built me these archways here, which are really cool. And then this is the baby fig tree behind me. Let me see. So I do a lot of fig jams, fig preserves, fig butter, fig syrup, fig and shrimp. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do a lot of fig canning. Woo, love them spider webs. God, sorry. These are my potatoes. I gotta pull them, but I need to wait on Mr. C because I had one of these baskets right here. So anybody that's doing this, y'all need to be careful. And I told him that I thought a snake came out from underneath it. He was like, no, it's probably just a lizard, right? So I was like, okay, let's take it back here, right back there, in front of the solar panels. I said, let's take it back there and open it up. And guess what was in it? Little baby copperhead. Yep. So these right here, I'm not touching till he gets here. And I have several back here. And then these are more Roma and paste tomatoes back here. But that's about all I got out here right now. But I did want to say something to Roots and Refuge on this video, and I'm not going to edit it. So if I tear up, y'all just get over it. Girl, none of this would have been possible if I hadn't found you. So don't ever get up or don't ever quit what you're doing, which I know you wouldn't. I know you. I've watched you for many, many, many years. Many years. And I never knew how to garden. I had a black thumb. And after watching you, kind of sort of feel like I came a small way, but a long way. I just really don't have the property to do everything, man. I would love to have 102 acres and have just all kinds of stuff growing. But anyways, I'm going to show you how I water the garden. That's my messy greenhouse. We're getting ready for winter seeds. So Mr. C put this pole here because if you see the top of it right there, he put a sprinkler system on it. Because what I was doing was going down to my rain barrels here, and I have one on that side of the house, and walking it up, which is not a big deal, but you know, I was just like, man, please, I need some help with the watering because we don't have drip tape and stuff. So I'm gonna take you back here. and show you what we do and then bring you back around. On the way, these are the new babies, and they are getting so big. I have 25 in here. You want to say hi? Tell them. Say hello. Say good morning, everybody. Good morning. And then an update on the rabbits. We started out with 4. Now we have 8. And we have 4 more in a separate pen. And let me see here. All right, so we're gonna walk back here and water the garden. Now our Americana, she had some babies up under our off-grid cabin right here on our 1-acre property. And her babies, what are y'all doing? Huh? Are y'all all in one? Say. Are y'all all in one spot? She had 9 babies, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see because I'm not good with the camera. But they are all in there. When we got the baby chicks, we moved them in here. And then those are my bigs right there, which we get tons of eggs out of. I've been freezing eggs, dehydrating eggs, boiling eggs, all kinds of eggs. Like I said, gotta love spiders. Yeah. No, thank you. All right. So this is the well house. And I'm just gonna go in here. And Mr. C taught me how to do this. Turn this knob here. And that one. And there's Morella. And Ollie's right there. All right, so then we'll come back over here. And it's so pretty first thing in the morning to see that. To see the garden get watered, but let me show you. Look, is that not the coolest thing? And it just, the way he has it set up, it just spreads out everywhere, all over the place, and waters everything. Which I probably should have pulled my peas up first before doing that, but it gets about 100 degrees here, and good grief, I mean, the leaves are just like, oh, help me, Lord, help me. Give me some water. So, and then anything around the house, like I have peppers over there and all my herbs and stuff up front, I always hand water them with that second bucket right there. And yes, I do have a washing machine and dryer, but I do like to hang my clothes out on the line. Saves on the power bill. And then that over there is my pumpkins growing. And even my butterfly bush is taking a toll with the heat. Usually it's done really well. But, and there's Micah's cart. And Miguel's got him a little greenhouse right there too. But anyways, that's what it looks like. I thought it was so cool because, let me put my hand. It just spins out all over the garden. And waters everything. And we did repurpose these barrels here. Those are big, huge pipes that go up underground. And they were going to the trash. So I use these for my beds here. But anyways, I just wanted to show Roots and Refuge I'm one of those little raindrops that you made a thunderstorm impression on. So y'all have a good day. I'm gonna finish watering and go out there and try to get them peas up. Oh, I do have peppers down there by the water barrel. And lots of herbs up here, and peppers and sunflowers growing on the porch. Wish that's my favorite place. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Have a blessed day. Love y'all. Everybody's doing good on their channels that I've been watching. Love it, love it, love it. Love the community. If you're not a part of it, get involved in it. See you on the next round.